Welcome back to the channel, guys. My name is Gene Edwards. You were watching Lube Presents Oil Aftermath. I'm going to try to do this the best I can. I got some really bad lagging issues. This is actually my third attempt, but we will try to do this. This is my final episode for the 2022-23 NHL season as the Edmonton Oilers unfortunately saw their fate last night against the Vegas Golden Knights, losing by a count of 5-2. How are we all doing out there, guys? Are we a little over the fact of what happened and what transpired last night? I know it was a very somber moment for me last night watching the game and all the post-game interviews. I didn't go to bed till about 11:30, 12 o'clock because I kept on watching the highlights over and the interviews and whatnot that came with it. It was very surreal. A few weeks ago, I thought, okay, Boston is out, Colorado's out, the pathway is paved to the Stanley Cup, and unfortunately, nope, it was not paved. The Vegas Golden Knights took them out last night. We're going to dive into that. We'll dive into that right now. So we're going to start off in the first period as Riley Smith would strike quickly for the Vegas Golden Knights at 24 seconds. And it just gave us just a feeling in our gut like, oh no. However, less than half a minute later, at 55 seconds, McDavid would strike, and then Fogle would make it all right at 2:43, and we're thinking good things are going to happen. And they would retain that lead going into the second period. And this is where it all fell apart for the Oilers. It was just Jonathan Marchessault show in the second period as he got a natural hat trick, scoring at 4:26, 7:44, 18:36, and this would sink the Oilers season. You got to give credit where credit is due. Like, Vegas knew how to shut down McDavid. They knew how to shut down Draisaitl after the first few games. They realized they probably went to tape and they said, this is what we need to do. And they did it. They executed. They executed like champs. And you know what? They're moving on. Right now, I don't know what the score is. I have the TV shut off, but I know Seattle and Dallas are playing. So they're going to play either one of those teams, and we'll see what happens. In the third period, it was all about Adin Hill. Like, this nobody goaltender just happened to show up at the right time. And I mean, the Oilers, and we're talking McDavid, and we're talking Draisaitl, we're talking the whole 9 yards. But Adin Hill had an answer for all of them. And unfortunately, the Oilers season comes to a end last night, which I know we're not all that happy about. I know I'm not happy about, but it is what it is, guys. It was like I said to you in the video before. I said I would. Now, I don't want to try to toot my horn here, but I think resting Campbell would have, playing Campbell and resting Skinner might have been an answer. But another thing that Kelly Rudy also said on Hockey Night in Canada was, it doesn't matter what goalie you are. When you get pulled 3 or 4 times, it starts getting into your head. And I think with that going on, with the fact that he has a newborn, I mean, there's a lot to digest with Stuart Skinner. I'm not going to fault him at all in that game. He did have a very poor effort as I get into the numbers. But yeah, it's unfortunate. And we'll get into the numbers right now. So Marchessault, 3 goals, the natural hat trick in the second period. Skinner, 13 saves on 17 shots, a .765 save percentage. And I'm not going to beat him up for it. Normally, a .765, I would lose it on the goaltender. But I'm not going to beat him up for it because, like I said, he's been pulled so many times. His mental state wasn't there. You know, Leon Draisaitl was a -4. I mean, and then you got to hand it to Bruce Cassidy for evenly distributing his minutes. I was looking at his minutes, and they're all around 15, 16, 17 minutes, with exception to his D-men. So he coached his team very, very well. And then, of course, Aiden Hill, 38 of 40 shots with a 950 save percentage. And then Vegas were the only team to defeat the Oil in this year's playoffs twice in a row. So it is what it is, guys. The worst thing, oh, I don't even have it, but the worst thing, I was hoping to bring it here. I don't have it nearby, but I get home today and my mail, my car flag came. I can't even use it this year, which really sucks. But it is what it is. Let's get into last night's X Factor.
The McGinnis scores! The Edmonton Oilers have tied the game!
Here are your Edmonton Oilers X Factors for tonight.
Again, I don't know how this video is going to turn out. I've got some serious lag issues going on. I'm just going to try to truck through this video. But as far as the X Factor goes, I have to 100% give this one to Aiden Hill. Stopping 38 of 40 shots, 950 save percentage. And we're talking, he was stopping McDavid. He was stopping like desperation McDavid, desperation Draisaitl, desperation Hyman, Kane, you name it. These weren't just, you know, the odd regular season save. Like these guys were fighting for their playoffs lives last night, and he was able to beat an absolute brick wall. Salute to Aiden Hill. Just an amazing, amazing effort. All right, guys, let's go into the Tim Hortons reveal. Okay. Since this is the last episode that I will be doing this season, I'm going to open up 2 packs. Let's see if we got anything decent. So pack number 1, let's see what we got here. Okay. We got the Martin St. Louis. We got championship resume, Geraldine Henley. And then Michelle Goulet of the Quebec Nordiques. Like I say, guys, I'm having some serious lag issues here. I hope this video turns out reasonably decent. At least it is on my end, lagging quite a bit. And then on pack number 2, I may have to do a total redo of this video some other time, but I'm going to try not to. We got Theron Fleury. And this almost makes me want to cry. Wayne Gretzky, legendary celebrations. And then Manon Rayon. There's the 2-pack that we will do for this particular episode. Okay, guys. So, what is next for the channel? I will be coming back Sunday, July the 2nd, 2023, where I will review the 23 NHL entry draft and the free agency frenzy. We'll see what has transpired since then. I've decided to stay away from the rumor videos. There's enough guys out there that do it. I've never liked it, even though some of my biggest hits were based off of rumors. Like when I was announcing that Puljujärvi was traded, and it turned out it was like 2 months later. But you know what I mean? Like those are big hits. They give me a lot of view counts. I just don't want to do that, and I just don't want to be that guy. I'd rather give you guys more sensible information, more mature information, and not just rumors. There's, like I say, there's enough guys out there that do the rumors, and fine, that's their thing. Kudos to them for it. It's not my cup of tea. And for my final thoughts for this final episode this season, a big shout out to you, the subscriber, for helping me triple my subscriber count from the beginning of the season, and all the goofy errors, and of course today the lag that is probably going to happen on this video. This being my third take. Let's do it again in 23-24, hopefully with a better result. Hopefully the Oilers can bring home that cup. We'll see. There's also already, just a day after, already rumblings about how Ken Holland may be stepping aside and Steve Staill may be taking over the GM position. And that's not a rumor. There's legitimate sources talking about this. And it's not because of Holland's poor efforts. It's more just this was a plan in the works for a while. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, guys, if you are new to this channel and you like the content that I bring, feel free to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, even though I'm not going to be back on for quite some time. As for the rest of you guys, as always, stay healthy, stay happy, stay hydrated, and we will see you very soon. You guys have a great, great summer. Talk soon.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget